go on the record and the judge will say, well, okay, we have a negotiation, this is the offer, next court date, accept or reject.
Yeah. That's, off the top of my head, I don't know what to say about that. You gotta get some people who are there who have some moral authority with that judge and just try to figure out how that can be amended or tweaked or something. Because that's not workable in the long run. Doesn't seem to me.
My experience with that is that a judge will do that when the client has a real horrible record and the prosecutor has a real terrible case for them. And so the prosecutor will give you a probationary offer for someone with their record should be going to state prison. And then the judge would say, how are you giving this guy who has 5 priors to robbery a probationary offer if you have a crap case dismissed, you know? And that kind of forces, so sometimes it can work to your advantage, sometimes. But sometimes it's annoying because the prosecutor may not be just able to dismiss the case.
Sure.
And the client obviously doesn't want to go to trial with that kind of record.
Right.
And you're stuck in like that crazy position.
Stuck with that offer.
Right.
I mean, the problem with it is that it just doesn't allow for gathering new information after this arbitrary offer deadline, which is what it sounds like it is.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to find a way to change that system, and without knowing more about who the people are and the specifics, I don't know what else I could say about that.
Sounds like you said average case for trial, so we'll go.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, except that when you do that, sometimes that hurts the client. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't do
but,
it when
you
it
know,
hurts the client, but you
if-
want to try it.
If
Certainly,
every lawyer's gonna stand up and they're gonna have,
you're going to shut it down. We do have a standing offer in lacrosse, again, from the unnamed person who does these sorts of things, that any person who loses a jury trial in less than 10 minutes also gets free drinks for that. And the reason is this:
took one for the hit.
yes, I really want to encourage people to try loser cases, right? If you got nothing to lose, try the case. For no other reason, just to make them work. And every now and again, something crazy happens in trial, right? So we take pride now, you know, in the quickest loss of the month. It becomes a sort of honorary thing. You know, some people say, you know, if you get a bad case and the jury's out and it can be like 25 minutes, you're starting to get pissed, right? Damn, come back already, I'm not going to get the drinks. You know, they come back at 35 instead of 25, I mean, it's, you know, $20 you would have saved.
We have a DUI bar that will try to jam up judges if they start really screwing around.
Yeah.
You know, everything's set for trial, let's go.
DUI lawyers are great at that stuff. Usually because the consequence of losing is generally no worse than a plea. So what do you got to lose?
Yeah.
I mean, I love I don't do DUIs anymore because I've now got a partner who's sort of an expert in the area. But I love these DUI lawyers. I mean, they're just sort of gonzo about that stuff, challenging, you know, all the science on it. That I look at them, think, are you freaking kidding me? You're going to do a trial on this? Oh yeah, we might win too. God bless you. You know, go for it. Is there another question in the back? Yeah.
I just had a quick question. I hope you didn't answer it because I walked in a little late. But I do a lot of probation surrender hearings, and like the typical client is 19 to 25 years old. So this is in regards to the brain development stuff. And, you know, they have all technical violations, and right away the judge wants to hold them. So I know a person in my law office did a lot of work on the juvenile stuff with life without parole. And she has this great affidavit from a doctor, but it's basically geared to the juvenile. Do you have any access to a doctor's affidavit that extends the age to 25?
Of brain development?
What's
You're
that?
talking about extension to the age of brain development? There's a lot, I don't have an affidavit, but if you go to this website, which NIC, they're going to have a bunch of stuff on there about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty commonly accepted at this point in the medical profession that 25 is accepted. As I said, there's now starting to think it might actually be 30
And
instead of 25.
I think the Supreme Court references some of those articles in that juvenile case.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. There's somebody in the faculty here, I think, has done a bunch of work on that too. I don't remember who though. If you were to email like Daryl Danzler, she would know who knows all that stuff, because I know we've got some people that have done a lot of work in that area trying to change legislation and things like that. Doing Mika and Reese. Anything else? Well, thanks for joining this afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend.